VTR Open. We're here at the Viña del Mar in 2012 after the competition had a brief stint in San Diego. And first up, it's Filippo Volandri taking on João Souza here. The beautiful sunshine on this clay surface. It's a beautiful day as the tennis season ventures its way into Latin America. Ball beyond the baseline, so Volandri gets this back to 15-all. Volandri, the Italian, number 70 in the world currently, is with serve here. Spot play by Volandri. Souza tried to play the drop, but it kicked up quite comfortably for the Italian, and he was able to dispatch it down the line. This is the third match on this court today. The two main courts here really at the Viña del Mar. João Souza is the world's 108th. Brazilian, resides in Rio de Janeiro. And we have an early break opportunity here for João Souza. First break point of the match. It's wide from João Souza. So it's a saved break point, and we're now at deuce in this one. Moslett just clipped the top of the net from Volandri. Oh, it's blistering play from Volandri, and a delightful drop to see out the game. It was a big forehand that really put João Souza under pressure, and then when he had to try and come to the net, he wasn't going to get there. Had to save a break point in that game, he does so. So Volandri leads by 1-0 in the opening set against João Souza. João Souza has had a career high ranking of 84 in the world. That came back in September of last year. turned pro 5 years ago. 6 years ago now, in fact. He's only 23 years of age. But at 6'4", he's got a big serve on him. So we'll see how Volandri deals with this in Souza's opening service game. First ace of the game, first ace of the match goes João Souza's way.
Ball.
Nice approach at the net, and it was always going to be difficult to pop that back down the line from Volandri, and it's a comfortable service game, so we're at 1-1 here. Serve back with the Italian, who had to defend a break point in his opening service game. Just too much on it from the Italian. Right into the corner there. Decent backhand. And there was nothing that Souza could do about it. Aggressive play. Volandri coming to the net for the first time. Oh, superb rally. Well, if we have more of that, it's at the standard of the match. Then we're in for a very good 2 or 3 sets here. Volandri eventually finding that baseline. So 40-15 to the Italian. game Volandri, and he sees it out as well. So 2 on the lead for the Italian. 30 years old, Filippo Volandri from Livorno in Italy, and he still lives there, a supporter of the area's football team. Did reach a career high ranking of 25 in the world, Filippo Volandri, back in July 2007, but it has been a steady decline, and he's looking for his first win of 2012. So far he's played 3 matches, Filippo Volandri, and he's lost them all, so he's looking for a change in fortune there. Went out in the round of 128 of the Australian Open, Filippo Volandri. Didn't have a great time in that part of the world, New Zealand, Auckland. He went out in the opening round. He actually had to retire at the tournament in Auckland in the 2nd week of January. Not happy with the call here, Volandri, and he's pointing to the point on the court where the ball bounced down, and the umpire agrees with the Italian here that there's quite an evident mark that the ball wasn't in, so we're going to have a second serve. Oof. Fizz right down the line. Don't know if that was in, didn't hear a call. First look, it looked out to me, but oh, it looks like he's clipped the line. Great play from Souza. His serve put Volandri out further enough one way, and he was able to play it back from where he came. Oh, beautiful touch from Volandri, but he almost got too much on it. But in the end, did just enough. almost let Volandri back in there. Couldn't play that backhand down the line. See what he was going for, but he was well short of finding it. Quite enough conviction on the volley from Souza. Really getting those serves to kick up in front of Volandri, forcing him into the unconvincing return. So Volandri gets this one to juice. It is long from Volandri this time. Fails to take advantage of the advantage Souza. Back a juice as he hits that one wide. We do go to juice for a third time here. Break point goes Volandri's way. Both players are going to have a look at this, and I think the Italian is keen to show. But it was out. There's a quite evident mark there. So let's have another look at that. Did that clip the line? So it looks like we're going to have the point again. And not like there was a sporting gesture there from Volandri. He was quite willing to show where the ball had in fact hit and that it had hit the line. So here we go again. At due still, and no break point opportunity for Volandri. Saw the opportunity, but the shot down the line from Souza was very good indeed. It wasn't really pushing Souza enough, the approach from Volandri, and by getting himself to the net with Souza in a comfortable position to hit the ball, he was exposed, and a decent shot down the line, and Souza the advantage on his own serve as he desperately tries to see out this service game. His first he won to love, his second not quite so comfortable. Completely miscued, and so it's back to deuce again. On almost every single one of those serves, Volandri, because of the way the ball's kicking up, is almost jumping to fire into his shots. Breakpoint Souza just isn't happy. Breakpoint Volandri, I should say, and Souza just isn't happy with himself at the moment. He seems a frustrated figure, the man from Brazil. Second serve. There's the break, and it goes Volandri's way. So he leads by 3-1 in the opening set, and that really was coming in that service game. At no point did Souza seem settled. Goes to the drop. Volandri's point, though, it doesn't reach the net. apology does come from Volandri, because that made that near on impossible for Souza to get on the end of. Kicked up quite high, but Souza was so deep, he was well beyond his own baseline. And in fact, he did really well to stop that bouncing for a second time. Great touch from Volandri and a wonderful play down the line as well. Souza really should have done better here. He plays it onto Volandri's favourite shot, that forehand down the line, and he made him pay. Oh, almost did drop inside the baseline. Souza has a fight on now in this opening set here. And so Volandri sees out the game, and he now leads by 4-1 in this opening set. And I'm sure he'll be very happy with how the opening 20 minutes or so have gone here. Well, this is only the second meeting between the two players. They did meet last year in Bucharest, Romania, on clay surface, a qualifying round for the tournament there. And it was Volandri who came out on top, 6-2, 6-love. Well, there we're going at the moment. We could have a repeat of that. Volandri, with 9 years more experience as a pro. This is only Souza's 22nd game on the ATP World Tour. Volandri is the number 8 seed for this competition here at the Viña del Mar in Chile. The spectators have turned out to enjoy the sunshine and to see some of the players inside the world's top 100. (22:05) in the afternoon local time. Serve back with Souza. He finds himself 4-1 down in the opening set. bit more aggressive, and that's paid off. 15-30, and just some nervy moments here for Volandri, that Souza may be getting into a bit more of a rhythm. That's really good play. Souza's head is down at the minute. Perhaps low on confidence. He knows Volandri beat him very, very comfortably just last year. Fourth, Volandri just has a better range than his opponent. That's a blistering shot right into the corner. Souza perhaps should have got there. Don't think he expected that to drop inside the baseline. And it's another break point for Volandri, who may be about to close out this opening set very quickly indeed. 32 minutes gone. Just out, second serve it is. His second serves have been pretty decent. Souza. And it pays off that time. Delightful from Souza. That's the most subtle touch he's played so far. Wound up for the big shot, and it was an element of the deception as well as being able to just caress that over the net. So advantage with Souza, having saved a break point. Well defended by Volandri. Oh, it's a big mistake from Souza. Great chance at the net to give himself advantage. Second serve. Brilliant from Volandri, and he breaks Souza again. So a double break advantage for Filippo Volandri, as he now has a 5-1 lead. Brilliant shot again. Maybe Souza could have got there, but I think he knew that he wouldn't be able to return it to any real desired effect. Serving for the opening set, Filippo Volandri. Volandri has approached this first set in a very level-headed manner. He's just been consistent, keeping his shots in. Nothing too spectacular from the Italian. A few glimpses. Another example of the class that Volandri can pull out. We've seen it a couple of times. That's one of the best he's played today. Souza had no chance of reaching that. So 2 set points now. Filippo Volandri looks set to serve out the opening set. There it is, 6-1 Filippo Volandri. A very convincing first set display, and João Souza looks demoralised at the moment. This is Volandri's preferred surface. He always said that his big dream was to win at Roland Garros. It hasn't happened for him now, and you suspect it may not happen in the later years of his tennis career, but on clay he's a really effective player. Has previously reached the 4th round of the French Open. That was back in 2007. His best other Grand Slam performances all involve second round appearances at Wimbledon in 2004, US Open in 2004, and the Australian Open in 2004. It was a great year for him. He's 31 this year, Filippo Volandri. Volandri didn't have a great 2011. He failed to pick up a title for himself, winning 13 matches and losing 19 in ATP action, but his tennis year came to an end in October. To face Thomas Berdych at Wimbledon last year in the round of 128, and Berdych eliminated him on that occasion. He did reach the final of the event last year. It was in Napoli in April, but it was the Dutchman Thomas Short who defeated him in the final there. This tournament last year, Volandri went out in the first round he played in. He was beaten by Thomas Bellucci. He went out to a Brazilian last year, but he's beating one here, leading by 1 set to love. The serve, though, is with Souza, who lost the opening set 6-1. That's better from Souza. Just popped it on the other side of the net delicately again, and you saw how far Volandri was from the ball. Far more convincing from Souza. So he takes the opening game of the second set. Although he looked very convincing in the opening service game of the first set. And you can see there, first serve percentage in, 43 for Souza. Volandri, well, 3 out of every 4 of his serves are roughly hitting the desired target. And that consistency is certainly what separated these two players in the opening set. Serve now with Volandri. At 1 down in the second, but leading by 1 set to love. Oh, very special. He went back at Souza. I don't think anyone was expecting that. The pickup was good from Souza. It looked to have put a lot of pressure on Volandri. But he pulls that out of the bag. Brilliant. It seems Souza's coming to the second set with the mentality to be a bit more aggressive. It's a bit more unconvincing from Volandri. I don't quite know he went for that shot. Didn't really have the balance to execute it properly. It is out into the tram line. Souza can have another look at it, but he decides not to. Pretty self-evident that that was out, and it's 40-30 Volandri. Sees out the game in very good style indeed. Filippo Volandri takes it to 1-1 in the second set. Just whips that forehand round and it takes it brilliantly down the line. Not the first time the Souza's gone to the net and missed a very easy chance to seal the point. Just gives the Italian another potential look in here. Well, it was a huge serve from Souza, but the defence from Volandri was brilliant. And in overhitting it, he's given Volandri double break points. Great shot from Volandri. Souza just isn't mobile enough. He played it reasonably close to the Brazilian, but the slight change in direction meant he was unable to get back. Volandri breaks in the second set, and it's looking like a very comfortable day at the office at the moment for the Italian. And in the women's game, Italy has had many good players in recent times. Products on the men's circuit haven't been as fruitful, but Filippo Volandri has certainly been one of the consistent top performers from Italy in men's tennis. Famously in Rome back in 2007 on the centre court there, he managed to beat Roger Federer, and that's when Federer was at his absolute prime, if you think back. So will Volandri see out this set in similar style to which he saw out the first? 2-1 he leads, having just broken Souza, but he'll now have to hold serve. Didn't look like the match was going to shape up like this. Volandri having to defend a break point in his initial service game. Another great touch from Volandri. He's really got the range on those drops sorted. More delightful stuff, and it's 30-love. Look at this. It's a poor shot from Souza. It didn't have much pace on it, and Volandri can manipulate the ball whichever way he liked. He chose the drop to devastating effect. Oh, that's perhaps the best shot of the day. A sweeping backhand cross court, and it flew beyond Souza, and he can't believe it. My word. Well, I think that shot was far more controlled than it looked. It just looked like Volandri was just swiping at it. No way, far corner, picked out of the court. In fine form here, Volandri. It's more absolute class from the Italian. Look at this. He opens up that forehand. Top spin on it. Takes it away from Souza. Absolutely exceptional stuff. 3-1 the lead now. So he does hold serve. Can he cause problems on Souza's serve once again? Just out from Volandri this time. It is out the court. That looked really good from Volandri. He was doing the best thing he could in that situation, and he almost finds the baseline. Souza certainly making Volandri run around the court. Can't get there for this one. Really pops that down the line quickly. I'm sure Souza didn't know that backhand was going to come back at him with such a fizz, and point with Volandri. Great shot back from Volandri. After that clip the tape, he did so well to get it back as Souza with pace again, so 40-30. In the end, he does see it out, Souza, and so 3-2 the lead now for Volandri. Souza has been broken 3 times so far in this match, but didn't allow it to happen again there. Souza playing only his 3rd match of the year. He's lost his previous 2 already. Ryan Sweeting beat him in the qualifying round for the competition in Sydney at the start of January, and then at the Australian Open in the round of 122. Matthew Ebden disposed of him quite comfortably in 3 sets. Beautiful weather at the Viña del Mar. The tournament returning to this venue. It was held in Santiago last year. An ATP International Series event from 1998 to 2008, and then became an ATP World Tour 250 Series event in 2009. There's just under $500,000 US prize money at this competition. And last year it was the Spaniard Tommy Robredo who triumphed against Santiago Giraldo. Brazilians have triumphed here before in 2010. Thomas Bellucci beat Juan Monaco. Serve with Volandri here, 3-2 up in the 2nd set. Miscalculation from Volandri with the backhand. Long as the call from the shot from Souza. Oh, genius from Volandri. Just a bit cheeky to play it over the net like that. I think everyone here on the court number one was expecting a big smash from the Italian. No need, he knew exactly what he was doing. Almost a half smile playing that shot. Oh, great pick up from Souza. I thought that backhand couldn't be returned from Volandri. What a great point that was. Look at this shot from Volandri, excellent. Souza was there and matched it with a beautiful volley. Quite know what happened with Souza there. 40-30, Volandri with the serve here, trying to make it 4-2. Oh, great point again, great tennis here. Volandri kills off the game in style. Rushed it and played a wonderful forehand away from Souza. That's experience, you see. Got around it really, really well. And João Souza is running out of opportunities to stay in this competition now. 4-2 the lead in the second set. So back with the Brazilian. 2-4 down in the second. Both players keen to play the drop, and it works for Souza this time. Just opened up the court and nonchalantly played back over the net. Looks a bit more comfortable on his serve. João Souza in this set. Thought Volandri was going to have a look at the mark where the ball came down there, but he opted against it. He's got instinct that João Souza's serve was good. That's a huge forehand. Souza's game. Takes it to 4-3. He's holding his serve now. So the pressure is on Volandri to keep breaking. Is Filippo Volandri set to beat João Souza for a second time in as many years. Volandri has 2 career titles to his name. João Souza still looking for his first, and the way things are going, he's going to just have to wait a little bit longer. Volandri 2 title triumphs, one coming in Austria on clay against Javier Melis back in May 2004, and then he also won a competition in Palermo, Italy back in September 2006. Beat Nicolas Lapenti on that occasion. He's won a number of Challengers events as well. He won one last year in his native Italy. Not Bertello, Matteo Viola in 3 sets there. But he's looking for an ATP 250 title here. Well, Volandri got frustrated with the rally, tried to kill it off, and that's been uncharacteristic of the way he's gone about this match so far. Well, perhaps a look in for João Souza here. In his mind, he'll know he will get at least 2 opportunities to break Volandri, and he has to take one of them. Maybe he's going to do it here. Big point this in the second set with Volandri. He turns it on at just the right time, 15-30. Well, it's over hit from Volandri, I think, and 15-40 gives João Souza his first break point of the second set. Well, interesting position now for Volandri. Can he step up and show what he's made of? João Souza on the defensive, but he's overhit that, and it means a lot to Volandri. Fist pump from the Italian. He saved one. Can he save the second? Andrew's only given us 1 ace in this match so far as well. Well, João Souza never went in for the kill, and I think he could have done. Just a bit too tentative there. His defensive play is what earned him the 15-40 scoreline in this game. But he didn't go aggressive enough on Volandri and gave him that gift of a backhand. Great shot, you have to say, from the Italian. But it was far too comfortable for him. Out from Volandri, worked really hard to stay in the point, but it's another break opportunity for Souza. Break back from Souza. Well, I don't think anyone was really expecting to see that anytime soon, but he's done it. And we're at 4-4 in the second set. And that's big for the Brazilian. Volandri has to keep his head. He was clearly rattled in that last game, and it affected him. He never really recovered at the point where he went love 30 down. It's out from Volandri. Canoe players walked on the court here. Souza now in the ascendancy and 40 love up. Sees it out well. Game goes Souza's way, and he leads by 5-4 in this second set. Very impressive from the Brazilian player. He's completely worked himself back into the match and the competition by breaking back Filippo Volandri. It didn't look like that was going to happen. But Souza has now taken one of the 3 breakpoint opportunities presented to him by Volandri. At the moment, it's still the Italian who's won the far more points in the match. It's part of the reason Volandri took the opening set so comfortably with the double break over Souza. Souza looking to climb into the world's top 100 as well. He has done that before. Previously reached a career high ranking inside the world's top 100 at 84 back in September 2011. And he's approaching having earned $500,000 in prize money. $5 million US. But a spirited and key 2 games you feel in this match as Souza managed to break back Volandri. So now we're Volandri in the surreal position here of having to serve to stay in the set, having looked so comfortable there for quite a long time. An hour and a quarter this match has gone on for. It is out from Souza. Youngsters from nearby enjoying the tennis here. Game comfortably seen through by Volandri, and now he'll try and press on and try and break back his opponent. Having lost the advantage that had he maintained, he would be into the next round of this competition. Well, we are still to show you one more game here. Paul Capdevila of Chile against Igor Andreev of Russia. That's the final match on the central court today. But here, 5-all, and Souza with serve. Great point, and Souza eventually sees it through. Volandri's play at the net, just lacking conviction really. And then that's a delightful play down the line. Poorly executed from Souza. It's not the first time he's done something similar to that. Oh, does that clip the line? It looks like it has from Volandri. Volandri tells the Brazilian that that wasn't good, was out. Second serve, perhaps a big point here for João Souza. Too aggressive from Volandri. It's a bit rash, and 40-30. That's exceptional from Volandri. Now Souza isn't happy about something. Looks like we are going to go to juice here despite his protesting.
Might be touching. What do you want me to do?
No, it was out.
Yeah,
Serve
but
like this.
no, it's not like this. This might be touching. I cannot do it from here.
Come on, easy.
What?
Great touch from Souza, advantages, and they're both fired up here, these players. He's over here, that Souza. The advantage goes begging. That's big from Souza. Almost didn't kill it. Advantage back with him. This is a painful game for both players at the moment. So some people are enjoying the sunshine a bit too much. It is wide, so it's a hold serve. And you feel that's another big game in this match. So pressure back on Filippo Volandri to hold. And then we could be heading for a tie-break. After such a comfortable first set, Filippo Volandri has some work on his hands now as João Souza gets himself into a rhythm. 6-5 the Brazilian lead in the second set. It's worth having a look at some of the statistics at this point. Volandri has kept up and even improved. A fantastic first serve rate that we saw in the first set. 77% of his first serves hitting the target, while João Souza, who was seeing less than half of his go in, has improved that to 55%. So he's kicked it up a gear, the Brazilian. Volandri has also saved 2 of the 3 break points he's faced. João Souza just 1 of the 4, so if it comes down to a tie break, maybe Volandri will be the one with the stronger mental discipline to see it through. Volandri's won 61 points compared to 53 from João Souza, but the Brazilian is closing the gap in this match. So at 5-6 down in the second set, the serve now with Filippo Volandri as he looks to take this to a tie break. Volandri very, very frustrated and worried that this is heading to a third set now with the momentum with Souza. He's 2 points away from this set now. Very disappointing from Souza that time. Still has this set point opportunity. Oh, and he hasn't taken it. It was a great chance for Souza. Volandri just holding on at the moment, and if he's playing like this in the tie break, should we get there, Souza surely has to be the favourite to see this out. 1 hour 35 gone on the central court. Right on the line from Volandri. Keeps it alive by Souza, and then complacency kicks in. An advantage with Souza and another set point. Remarkable defending. But it's poor from Volandri. And why do you rush at this? Souza has broken Volandri twice in 3 games to take the second set. So we go to a third deciding set here on the central court. And I don't think anyone an hour ago would have predicted that. A remarkable turnaround in fortunes for Souza. And we do go to a third deciding set in this match. Some scintillating play from the Brazilian, it has to be said. He showed resilience and backing from his corner inside the central court here. He was able to see it through to win that set. See Souza's improved first service ratio. Much better in the second set. And it's part of the reason that he was able to hold serve in a much more impressive way. He was broken once in that second set. He was 4-2 down, but came through to win that second set. Four players receive buys into the next round of the competition via Monaco. Former champion Bellucci, Jella and Andrea have all been given a bye into the round of 16. winner of this one will face either Fernando Gonzalez or Periba in the next round of the competition. Almost $500,000 US in prize money up for grabs at this event at the Viña del Mar in Chile. And João Souza, in this beautiful setting in Chile, is certainly in the ascendancy. The big players here: Santiago Giraldo, Albert Montañez, all seeds here. A couple of wild cards. Fernando Gonzalez, one of those wild cards, and Paul Capdeville, who we will see later on the man playing in his home nation, taking on Igor Andreev of Russia. So now to the third and deciding set. João Souza fighting back, having lost the first set 6-1, to take the second 7-5 with an impressive display, a breakdown in that second set as well. Real resilience. The serve with João Souza for the start of the third set, although he doesn't seem too happy about the state of the baseline of his end of the court at the minute. João Souza starting the third set as he so confidently looked to end the second. And it's out from Volandri. You can see that he's not the same player that started this match at all. Right to the baseline, nothing Volandri can do about that. It isn't the cool custom we saw in that opening set. I'd have thought he'd use the change of ends to try and regroup his thoughts, but it looks like it could continue in a similar vein, this match at the moment. But it's with Volandri. Quick change of ends right at the start of this set, so can he improve on what turned out to be a disastrous end to that second set? He's desperate to stay in this competition. No points are added towards ATP rankings if you go out at this stage. And 250, of course, should you go all the way to the final and win it. Juan Monaco, the top ranking player at this competition from Argentina. That's delightful. Oh, and then Volandri doesn't finish it. He's in all sorts of trouble in this match. Look at that for a shot. Forehand slice was exceptional. But then he plays this with almost all of the court to aim at. Love 30. Real battle on for the Italian. That's better from Volandri. Bit of a response here. Came in with a brilliant smash to really end the rally in some style. Jumped up, met it, took control, and it's 30 all. Here's the break point opportunity for Souza. And was let it just clip the top of the net. Volandri recovers and plays the smash well. The attempted lob very, very ambitious. He was desperate, I think. He was in all sorts of trouble, and Volandri just ended the argument. It's another drop, and it works out this time. Advantage with the Italian. Full open body there from Souza to play that shot. Oh, that's big from Volandri. It's cut away from the Brazilian. Volandri does eventually see it through, so 1-1. But his service games are so tough at the minute. Souza causing him all sorts of problems. 1-1 in the third. Ten minutes short of the 2-hour mark in this match. Maybe, just maybe, a slight look in here for Volandri. Well, they were more characteristic of Souza in the opening set. those slightly complacent drop shots. Second serve certainly gives Volandri a better chance here. Oh, it clips the line. Just clips the line. Beautifully done, and he takes it for 30 all. It was a big risk and he took it. What happened there? Souza, I think, was on the back foot in that game. And suddenly, Volandri almost hits the ball into his own face. And it was a great chance as well. But 40-30 now with Souza. This is turning into a real dogfight, this match. It is long. So game goes Souza's way. So the change of ends, the Brazilian lead by 2-1 in the set. And what a huge set this looks set to be. Souza's first serve percentage just dropping off in that game. It had been getting steadily better. But a very, very long way to go yet. The crowd are certainly getting their money's worth. 5 matches in total on this court today. There has been a bit of playing around with the schedule. Fine Monaco is the highest ranked player at this event, hence his #1 seeding, 26th in the world. Manchella is also not too far away from him, 29, Bellucci 37. Tommy Robredo, a former winner of this competition, had to pull out, so it's Maximo Gonzalez who has taken his place as wild card. Albert Montañez, Santiago Giraldo also all involved. Volandri, as a result, becoming a seeding player after Tommy Robredo could not continue. So the serve with Volandri, 1-2 down in the third. just dropped the wrong side for Souza, so 30 love. Volandri really pushed to the back of his court. Great shot from Volandri, and he does kill off the point. Beautiful play. Only getting glimpses of the Volandri we saw in the first serve, in the first set, I should say, but when we do, it's truly class. That was the shot that effectively ended the rally. It's the one that did the final job. And Volandri sees it through relatively comfortably. That's better. He hasn't had a service game like that for well over half an hour, you'd have to say. So 2-2, back with Souza, as this very tense first round match draws closer to a climax. Serve with Souza now. Wow, is that the best shot we've seen today? Perhaps. Volandri really up against it to pull out that. Better aggression from Souza, but look at this. Exceptional. Well, Volandri just kicking things up again now. Couldn't quite get that over. Souza trying to make sure he's not put in an awkward position here, facing perhaps a double break point. He does have the double break point opportunity, delightful from Volandri. He had a very comfortable volley to play at the nets. It's a touch complacent from Volandri. Wastes that breakpoint opportunity, and he knows it as well. Shake of the head. Major advantage in this set yet to be carved out. And a big serve from Souza just denies Volandri the break point that he was looking for. And that breakthrough. So we are at juice here on the central court. Over 2 hours into this match, which looked to be going so comfortably for the Italian Filippo Volandri, and has turned into something very different altogether. Souza with the advantage. Certainly taking some time to get us back underway. And he gets through that nervy spell. That was a big test for João Souza, but he had some serious answers for Filippo Volandri. So 3-2 now in this final set to João Souza, the Brazilian. Having to defend 2 break points, a double break point opportunity for Filippo Volandri, but he was unable to take it, the Italian. And that's why we are yet to have a breakthrough in this set. Filippo Volandri did have a difficult time in his career back at the early part of 2009 when he was given a 3-month ban for using an asthma drug, but the ban was lifted by the Court of Arbitration for Sport. The Switzerland-based court also ruled that Volandri will be restored ATP points and earnings that was lost. And the Italian Tennis Federation announced, and Volandri ever since has had to bounce back from that. He said his nightmare's over. He felt the ban in the first place was excessive, and that he didn't skip one day of training. He kept working even when he knew he didn't have matches on the horizon. Well, that was around 3 years ago that happened. And he is viewed as a very good role model in the game. Comfortable service game for Volandri. It's now Souza at 3-all. The Italian anyway looking a bit more comfortable, Volandri, on his own service game and asking questions of Souza's when given the opportunity. Oh, touch of class. 30 love. Which way is this match going to go? Don't go anywhere. Turning into a really interesting encounter. So that with the 2 double faults so far.
Four.
That's a huge shot from Souza. And at the change of ends, he holds serve. It's 4-3, and we're getting close to a tie break to decide this big first round encounter. Filippo Volandri, well, his first serves have just been getting steadily better. It's now 4 in every 5 almost. And finding their way in, and he's winning 3/4 of those points, and it's been a bedrock of his performance so far. 2 hours, 16 gone in this one. But it's still Souza who has the lead in the match at 4-3. No break advantage earned yet in this third and final set. We haven't even had a breaker serve in this third set, after seeing a handful in the second. Break in play. Everyone having the chance to get in touch with people they know. It's not a great game they're watching here between Filippo Volandri and Souza. Crowd don't really seem to be getting behind one player or the other. Just want to enjoy the spectacle, and they certainly have done so far. Don't forget we do have another match to bring you later on, not before midnight GMT. Paul Capdevila of Chile takes on Igor Andreev of Russia. But 3-4 down in the third set. Volandri to serve. Volandri is broken here. Souza will be serving to win the match. So big game here, but a good start by Volandri. Oh, brilliant play from Souza. Delightful little drop at the net, and it works out brilliantly. All. Every point means so much at this stage in the match. Souza with a potential great opportunity to win this match. It's long from the Italian. Oh, he blows the chance. It's at juice now. It's long from Souza. Looks like Volandri may have avoided a big scare here. Advantage with Volandri. Volandri, cool as you like, and he smiles about that one. So now they serve with Souza. With the match at 4-all. In this third and deciding set. Well, he went for it for Volandri, but it didn't pay off. Off the mark from Souza again, from Volandri, I should say. No problem on this service game for João Souza so far. João Souza just looking far calm and cool and collected in that service game, and he sees it to 5-4 here. So Filippo Volandri is serving to stay in the competition, and João Souza looking for his first win. Neither of these players have picked up a victory in 2012, so a great chance to get off the mark here at the Viña del Mar in Chile. If you're just joining us, and this ATP 250 event, the first set was absolutely dominant from Filippo Volandri. He was completely outplaying João Souza, twice breaking his opponent before taking it 6-1. And Volandri was 4-2 up in the second set. He had a break advantage, which he lost, and then João Souza really turned up the heat to take that second set. But this third one has been very close indeed, and both players have had nervy spells or they've had to defend break points. But as things stand, there has been no break, and should João Souza secure it now, he's knocking out Filippo Volandri. Serve with the Italian. 4-5 down in the final set. Delightful play. They're all looking just to make sure of this. Souza hasn't had a look in. Well, that's that, 5-5. Oof, not quite. Not 15. Very near the end of this match, and It's Volandri with the love 15 advantage. Disappointing for Volandri, but it was into his body a bit. Really looks like this is heading to a tie break. Out from Volandri, hits that too far. Couldn't pick out that shot down the line. Souza does see it through. Excellent play. It's a wonderful forehand down the line. And that makes it 40-15. And game for Souza. So the pressure back on the number 8 seed here, Filippo Volandri. This will be the last break in play. Sending into real battle for these two players. Career record for Volandri of 159 wins, 177 defeats with 2 titles. The career of Souza is really in its infancy. 10 wins, 11 defeats on the ATP Tour, and he's yet to pick up a title. I'm sure he wasn't expecting such a slog in the first round of this competition. But add to the temperature, the way these two guys have gone about this third set with real determination, and you can see why they both look pretty exhausted out there. Right onto the line from Volandri. That was mighty close. Souza has battled and battled, and here's his time. Match point. And a double match point to that for Souza. My word, it's in from Volandri. And Souza should have killed off the match there, really. It was a great pickup from Volandri, but that should have been the end of it. Just dropped in the baseline. One match point saved, one to go for Filippo Volandri. Oh, into the net, juice it is. Well, Souza will have to try and make amends, because he won't want to be thinking about that later on this evening. The moment he had to knock out Filippo Volandri. The approach paid off. It's advantage with Volandri on the brink of a tie break. What a time to pull that out the bag. Volandri with a touch of class. Look at that. Truly exceptional from Volandri. So here we go. It's anybody's guess who is going to win this. Oh, that's a great pickup. Exceptional touch from Souza. This sweeping forehand, he brushed it away from Volandri. Tried to step into it, couldn't get near it. Almost 2 3/4 hours this match now. Oh, that's really special as well. That backhand from Volandri was absolutely sublime. Certainly taking his time between points here, Souza. Hasn't started to grate on Volandri visibly yet. Big serve, 3-2. Neither of these players are giving the other any room to breathe in the tie break. 3-3. Look at that open body shot from Volandri. Exceptional. Well, it was great defence from Volandri, but Souza makes him play again. That's a really big forehand from Souza. The defence from Volandri is exceptional. That was the gap down the line. Souza picked it out. Wasn't deep as he would have liked, perhaps. But his forehand here is breathtaking. 4-3, João Souza leads. And he's with serve now as well. So now he can give himself some breathing space. There's a bit of breathing space, 5-3. He's already blown 2 match point opportunities, João Souza, and he's keen not to let it happen again. That's really good from Volandri. Determination. He had João Souza on the back foot when he was deep in that corner, playing it onto Volandri's forehand. Just lacked the mobility and the agility to get that ball back. Oh, where did that come from Souza? 2 match points again for the Brazilian. Some members of the crowd are shouting his name. He has a double match point opportunity once again. And that is one of his best shots of the day. He attacked it. It paid off. But when he's had to, Volandri has pulled out some exceptional shots. Put real pressure on João Souza here. And they knew what he had to do. He saves 1 match point, can he save another? The serve is with João Souza now. Big moments in the game, he's let himself down in this match. He's only taken 2 of the 11 break points presented to him, and he's missed all 3 of his match point opportunities so far. Here's the 4th. Oof, second serve, just out, little in it. 9 minutes short of the 3-hour mark for this match. It's out, and João Souza's into the next round, and Filippo Volandri cannot believe it. He was so comfortable in that opening set, and it all fell apart in the second. It was really close in the third, but João Souza in a tie-break has taken it. On the central court here, it finishes João Souza the winner, 1-6, 7-5, 7-6 in Chile. Stay with us. We do have more action from the central court here at the Viña del Mar on the way.